camera back. Cause the first time, I think I was doing a lot on my, I think I'm live. Let's see. Let's see here. Do do do. Yeah, we're just gonna keep it that way. I gotta get my desk situated. Ouch. This right here was a random sketch that I did because the aces pissed me off and I got up. I know what, they better win more. Comment on my post. Which post? Oh. Alright, let's draw here. Come on here. Alright, well, we got the base. We might as well make this the base sketch. Do do do. Alrighty. Okay, I said that was the base sketch. We can do like a little refiner on top. I don't know, this style kind of cute. I'm liking the little cutie, the little cutie patootie. We can do purple. See here. Okay, another thing too. Since their hair is so close together, I'm gonna have to create somewhere where I'm gonna have to do their sketches in 2 different colors to help me out. So when I get ready to do the nose thing, or the hair. Yeah, because what has a nose ring? Oops. But this is another thing that I don't really like about drawing digitally because the whole this is the little thing of the eye. Look at Raw face. One good time. Give me Raw. Well, Raw is not really smelling in this one. Go up to this one. Got an email. I forgot that I'm live streaming. I was supposed to be yapping, but I'm not yapping. I'm just sitting here. But no, I'm just looking at this like Facebook thingy, majiggy from I kind of like how this kind of like reminds me like a little bit of the sketch reminds me a little bit of like Kim Possible. You know, I like how their characters are drawn with their mouths. That's what it kind of is kind of giving. You know what? I'm not even gonna deal with this. I'm gonna just deal with this after. Or probably tomorrow. Cause, child, it got too many things that's popping up and I don't know what's going on. Got a little thirsty. I need a forgot about that. I can't see the chat if anybody was in the chat because I don't have my because I don't have my chat up. There's not really much to talk about, especially since, well, it is something to talk about. One being the simple fact that Stephanie and and Becky, I was about to call her Rebecca. Stephanie and Becky got suspended. Not suspended, fined. Cause Lord, if they would have got suspended, I would have crashed out. Not y'all just fining them for telling the truth. But anyways, I just wanted to come on here for a little bit and just here. I got tired of working on the other stuff simply because I got tired of working on the other stuff, the video stuff, and I kind of wanted to be a little bit free. Cause like the other day when I sat here and drew this, it was kind of, even though it was out of anger because I was mad that the Aces lost. It wasn't supposed to lose, but we got a game 5 anyway, whether we like it or not. So by them losing, I had to blow some steam. So that means I came here and drew to blow some steam. This ear is atrocious. See, but me, when it got down to ears, I kind of like, I always scribble in like any and everything in these ears. I need to stop many ideas to do, but I don't know how exactly am I gonna do them. Cause wonder just take the cake. This ear is crazy. I just be drawing lines in the ears. Do I want to put her on a little stud, little earring? Oh wait, where I do have like earrings that goes up in her ears. Yeah, like that. Question is, what side would that be on? I need a reference. Oh yeah, that. Okay. So based off this picture, I put it on that side. So it would have her earrings on this side right here. So people probably wonder, why do you draw them so much? It's not on purpose. It's really not. I want it to look like her. I've never drawn earrings like this. This is a first for everything. How many she got right there? 1, 2, 3, 4. She has 4? Oh my goodness, Ryan. Did not know she had 4 up there. Okay. That's 2. Oh my goodness. And then another thing is good practice. You see, I never like have drawn like piercing like this before on someone. Leave it to ride. So many piercings that, you know, it's kind of cool drawing the Wnba girlies because all of them have like the unique features. I've never drew earrings like that. Kind of look weird, but I'll fix it up. When the line part comes, when I get to that part. Actually, the only reason why I came on stream is, I don't know, I've been going through like a little bit of a personal type mentality. So I was like, let me force myself to do a live stream because I be thinking like, dang, it takes me so long to get content out. Like, I was working on that one. I was like, dang, it's still gonna take me a whole nother day, and I got frustrated. And I was like, dang, I'm never gonna get this video up. And I was like, calm myself down and remember that, I'm a beginner with this whole content creating thing, and it's different. Art is different, so I pretty much was like, let me get on here, trying to motivate myself, what a lot of people don't really talk about when it comes down to going down like lanes that's never been traveled. Yeah, a lot of people do art. Yeah, they do, but it's like, it's different. It's different. And honestly, I like projects like this where I can just like get it out, because things like this is like just like a random thought coming in my head and I just sketch it. Vice versa with, okay, I'm gonna open up a file here. Well, this is going to be the video that's going to come out is this right here. Let me see. Will it open up for me? AC is gonna be a video. So you go from like I'm filming this and like I do like little things like this in between to relieve the stress of not getting content out like I want to, because I'm drawing this as the content. And then like these or like my little, I don't know, it's like me trying to go off a reference but not too much type thing. So yeah, go ahead and close that back out. But so I won't be like just always doing the hyper realistic type cartoons. Even though they're not really, well, I don't think they're realistic, but some people may say they are. You know? And then it doesn't make it no better that the kind of like point that I am at in my life. That don't make it no better either. Oh wait, I wasn't even done with the face. I didn't do the eyebrows. Hold on. Let me get the lips. Finish her lips. Yeah. It's kind of like a mixture between Proud Family and it's a mixture, a lot of mixture going on with this type of fun little thingy that I got going on here. And then I got to the point where now it's like, okay, I can't be on threads looking at everybody else post their content and I'm not working on mine. You know? I might as well just, you know, mine is slower, but if I'm spending all day like on threads, keying, I'm not making anything. So we're here working on stuff. That other one is Alicia's hair. I don't know why, but I always put Alicia smiling. This thumb is atrocious. I'm gonna have to fix that. Cause the thumb look broke over here. If it is me, his thumb getting very broke. That's a weird thumb. It look like it's broke to me. And then also I gotta think about it. Like nobody really, I wouldn't think nobody really wants to like kind of sit and watch the art screen, you know? Unless you know you're talking about something. So okay, yeah, pull out the what's names. Now my problem is, and my issue is, how am I going to do this? This what's name? I'm really feeling this one. I think this is very cutesy. And then on top of that, based off like me coming off of making this one, it's kind of cute. It's funny because I put Leash smiling in both of them. But Leash is always smiling. That's why I like Leash. Leash is always smiling. I feel like that fits. Okay, hold on here. Let's see here. And then on top of that, it's like you're trying to stream on YouTube. I don't think you can play music. It's just you gotta be entertained. I have to yap. I mean, I don't mind yapping, but yapping to yourself is crazy. But I kind of do it already, so it really don't matter. Especially when I'm thinking aloud. All right. Okay, let me draw this finger. I mean this hand. It's getting on my nerves. And then on top of that, it's like nobody really made this lane is kind of like different, and you don't really see not too many people are doing like Wnba art. I mean, you got the ones that make t-shirts, which those like Be the Rose and all of them. But like someone that's like an artist, or they're artists too. Like someone that is like, oh, I just draw the players. I watch it all the time. Might as well, might as well make a little bit of content. This stone. Yup. Probably just gonna do another. Probably like I'll go to 8:30 and just what's the name? Honestly, I only came on here um, for my mental state. Oh my goodness. I was starting to self-doubt again. Don't know why, but I was. And I was like, you know what? It would just be better if I just throw myself on live and just sit here a little bit. It's a weekday, so not that many people gonna be up. So you wouldn't expect for anybody to come in here unless they know anything about the W. I think the fun part about doing this for me is when, like, if a player sees my artwork and they like it. No, you know, I like the fact that you liked it because I spent hours, weeks even, on this, and to see that they see the artwork makes it 10 times better. Don't make it like that. Yeah. It makes it so much better. It makes it worth sitting here hours and hours days upon days, breakdown after breakdown, it makes it worthwhile. Like, oh, they actually saw it. They kind of liked it. You know what I mean? It means a lot to me, to be honest. When the art, when my art do like land on their For You page, because I think the reason why what made it, because even though I do it, it's not just to get their attentions or anything. Obviously, if I spend weeks on it, it would be nice for a player to see my work. But the best part I would probably say that is better than me. Better, it feels better when they see it. I'm not gonna lie, you don't have to send me nothing. As long as the fact that you saw it and you kind of like, I like that. You know what I'm saying? As long as I know in the back of my mind that you saw it, it makes it all worth it. It does. It does. It really does. Cause I be going through it when I'm making these. But it's crazy. It's like an addiction now. I can't stop. Once I started, it was like, this is fun. I'm gonna keep doing it, and I have. But I have met some key like people, like key people, like doing this. Would have never thought I would have had a conversation with them. I met some thread cousins that are pretty cool. So pretty much, I should be happy, right? But the one thing that people don't really talk about when it comes down to content creating, how yes, something can go viral, but that doesn't equate to following. That don't equate to money. And I think people get that misconstrued. Like, I haven't went viral, but I had posts that go like semi-viral, but also like having posts that went like especially on TikTok, the notification of people commenting, that do get overwhelming and annoying. I don't see how big creators do it. I don't see how big creators do it. Cause I don't. I was like, okay, I get it. It was funny. Yada yada. You know what I mean? Oh, I gotta draw Ryan's eyebrows. See, with her facing this way, she doesn't have her other nose ring. It's just this one. Okay. How thick is Ryan's eyebrows? I made them pretty thick on the last one. They're actually thin. Not that thick. Kind of thin. Okay. Alright, kind of touched up the sketch a little bit for Ryan. I gotta touch up the leash. Alright, what color I'm gonna do leashes outline? I think I think I like Rye more. It's just something, I gotta do something over here with Leash. Leash is not giving what it's supposed to give. I'm gonna need her to give what she's supposed to give. She gotta serve face. Yup. Yay, I got someone in here. My friend is back. Hey, Bookie. I'm happy. My one fan. Ah. Not Japan. You know what? I'm gonna remember you. Hey, how do you? I'm gonna just say Shawty, cause I like Shawty at the end. I don't know why. The first part, it's alright, but I like Shawty a little bit more. Back at it again. Yeah, we're back at it again. Yeah. Honestly, the reason why I came on here, I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of having one of those. You know how like people don't really talk about is this leash? Yeah, it's supposed to be Ryan and leash, but um, leash leash needs some work. You know, she cheesing. I did put the little dimples, but she's not giving leash right now. I need to fix that. I appreciate you for coming. Nah, her nose is not gonna be sharp. That's what we not gonna do. Fix this. It's crazy that the only reason why this exists is because uh the Aces lost. It pissed me off bad. I was like, I gotta do something, and then boom, bam, this is born. And plus leash and Rob was the first thing that popped up on my page once I opened up TikTok. Okay, this right here. So shout out to the Aces. Gotcha. Today was one of them days for me too. Not gonna right. I don't know. It's just like just boy, just be out here struggling. It's one of them days, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna beat myself up. The reason why I was beating myself up was because it's taking so long to get the AC one out, and I was like, uh, only reason why it's taking that long is because I mean it's a big file. Yeah, the Mercury one. I'm glad the Mercury won because I want to see that. I want to see the Aces in Mercury finals. I do. I know some people was like they don't want to see that. I seen somebody say that they didn't want to see that, but I want to see it. I want to see it. Let's do it that way. This eye's not giving what it's supposed to give. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Do over. Do over. Yeah. I really want to see the Aces and the Mercury. That's what I want to see. Yeah. Yeah. Get on. Get. Alright. Back at it. Oh, Lord. You got into it with someone about Satu? Lord, friend, what happened? How'd you get into it with somebody? I don't know. I like these lives. Ain't no kind of I like these lives. Because, like, it's better. I see why, like, some artists can result into doing lives. I really do now. I understand it. I get it now. I get it. I thought that I wouldn't, but I do. Because I get to draw and talk about basketball at the same time. Who wouldn't want to do that? I forgot. This is the pencil tool. It's not gonna fill that in like I want it to. Let me just go ahead and do it manually. Alright. This one is a little bit too much thickness to it. I need you to come down on the thickness. Let's see, let me see if I can shape it. You remember the game where Satu did the drinking gesture to Dijon after the game? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that game. Cause I like a lot of people didn't like that. A lot of people had a problem with that. I never really got the understanding the gist of it. See, I'm a fan of the W, but I won't be knowing their personal life. A lot of people was like, "Oh, she shouldn't have done that because something." Okay, gray, your cheekbones are high. Let's see here. See if I can get it. Ooh. Yeah. I don't think I like that very much. Let's see here. I'm trying to screen these sketch. Is that the one? Wait, is that the one when it was like, they had to be separated or something like that? I can't even remember. It's kind of like in the beginning of the season. Was it? I don't know. I can't remember exactly what game that was. I feel like that's leash. Leash. Yeah, they were saying Satu did it to Dijon's relative that passed away. Although it wasn't that deep. Yeah, I hope that wasn't the case. I know they trash out, but I don't think they trash out like that. I don't think it was that type of gesture. Maybe, maybe DJ might have took it that way, but I don't think that she meant it that way. I hope not, you know, but I don't think she meant it that way. That ear is crazy. This ear is crazy. Yeah, but I don't think it. I hope it wasn't that deep. I don't think it was that deep when it comes down to that gesture. I think she was just. I think it meant something else, but people took it that way because she had recently opened up about that, or uh, what was it? Her Instagram story. I didn't think it. I didn't think of it that way, but people made it that way, and maybe it was a misunderstanding. But I don't think that Satu meant it the way that everyone. What's her name? Cause she don't give that type to do something like that. I know she's a mean girl, but she ain't that mean. Like, well, she's not a mean girl. She's just competitive, and they like to talk junk. Competitive people like to talk junk, which is typical. Cause when I used to play, I played with boys, so when I was growing up, so trash talk was automatically, you know. I don't think she went it that way. But I've been seeing that Becky got fined for agreeing with Cheryl. Becky and what's her name? Stephanie? Whatever her name is. Both of them both of them got both of them got fined. I was like, ah man, y'all sensitive. It ain't that deep, my boy. Can't get mad because they telling the truth. I feel like, because Lee's such a cutie patootie, let me just do. Let's do that. Just such a cutie patootie. Oh, look at it. Okay. Yeah, Becky got fined. I was like, Becky, man. Becky. Have you seen their golf? I seen the first one. Have they put up another one? I don't know if I seen like the what's that? I seen one that's on YouTube. No, I don't know why, but the funniest part to me was when Leash went to go get a golf ball and those those like deer was right there on the course. And when she came back and she said, "Shoot," I think I find it so funny because that's something I would say. That would be something I would say. Like, bro, heck no. I don't know. I just love Leash and Ryan. They so funny to me. I think out of like all the players that I do what's name, I think Ryan and Leash are up there. And that was before like being able to like work for Ryan for one good time. That was way before that. She was that was like she was like one of those ones that I liked. I think it's just they were playing for one ball after. Yeah, she hit hers on what's name. She said, "Ooh, we using your ball." I was like, "She's gonna put her ball in the water." That's funny. I love them. I think it's just yeah, they is funny. I wonder if like they're gonna make it like a whole like a real deal series when they get down there to Miami. They probably gonna take the camera top golf or something. Honestly, like the women in the W, they will be getting a bigger bag, especially if they like capitalize off so much eyes being on the game now. If they wanted to do YouTube, oh, it would be bringing in big bank. Do you see Becky say she has no brand? Yeah, that joke was funny. I said, Becky, you know what? You right, cause Becky said I ain't got no brand. You want to see the Leash and Rod go fishing? Oh, that would be entertaining. That would be entertaining. That would be fun. That would be funny. That would be funny to watch. To see um Leash and Rod go fishing, bro. That'd be top tier. That would be top tier. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, Becky. Becky, I love Becky. You cannot make me hate the Aces. I'm sorry. You cannot. Unless they get rid of Becky, Asia, Jackie, Chelsea. That's the only way you gonna make me not like that what's her name. But Becky funny for that. When she said, I don't got no brain. And I was like, you know what, coach? Heck yeah, bro. Heck yeah. You sure don't. Speak your mind, coach, but don't do too much. We need you for the last game, cause what's the name? But we gonna take that. We gonna take that. We take that fine. I'm glad it wasn't no suspension though, cause I would have been pissed. That's what you mean. I would have been highly upset. All right, I gotta fix this finger up, cause this thumb look about broke. And I don't like the fact that it look like it's about broke. It needs to tighten up, tighten up. All right, let me use my thumb for reference because they kind of got this going on. But my hand is little, so I can't really use mine. I gotta remember it's zoomed in. Let's see here. Let's see here. Ugh. I think it's this part. This part right here might be. Oh heck no. Oh my goodness. Maybe I'm gonna have to stick with the broke finger. Hold on, give me a second. This thing is getting on my nerves. You know what? We're gonna stick with the little kind of cricket finger. Sorry, Leash. I'm not good with hands, Bookie. I can draw. I have to do a study on hands because I suck at these mugs. But Bookie, but your finger gonna kind of look a little. That is atrocious. I suck at hands, and I don't feel like getting frustrated. Maybe I'll come back to it. I'll come back to it. Let's keep going, shall we? It is zoomed up. Maybe I can cover it up by putting something else on top of it, like an emoji or something. Do I feel like drawing emojis? We gotta do something because this thumb is kind of blowing me right now. Pause. It's kind of funny. Like I'm really like that was way in. Hold on. Kind of bridging the gap between like art and basketball, and it's fun. People don't really, you know. At least like I'm giving y'all something to watch while we yap about basketball. I feel like that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Because if someone can sit in someone's live and they're just sitting in front of the camera talking, you know, you can watch me draw something and yap about basketball at the same time. I feel like that's a win-win. I feel like that's a win-win. You get something, seeing behind the scenes, you seeing everything in this ugly stage. The patience that you have to be an artist. Because right now, what's kind of like upsetting? It's a win-win for you. Right. You see me draw and we yapping about basketball. I feel like that's a win-win. We chilling. But then like I really have to find a certain type of people that's gonna be willing to do it because some people they their attention span is about gone. And then honestly, I like doing the live streams because I kind of get the yap not only about basketball, but you get to know who I am. Because I can't really do that in, you know, a 10-minute video. And then, like, I've been thinking about lately shortening the videos because um, the simple fact is people attention spans. Like, people ain't gonna really, I don't know, maybe it can, but I don't know. You know what I mean? We we okay, put down here. All right. Let's see. But then again, it's like I can kind of understand why people be like, "Oh, I don't really want to watch that," because I get in modes where I get quiet, just like I just did now, because I was kind of focused on there. That one little, that one little, that one little spot right. Okay. I want to make it like it's a camera type thing, so that's why I kind of put this thing up here in the corner, cause like, don't cameras got that little thing that goes in each corner, like it's a camera. I kind of put everything on one layer. I don't know why I do that, but I do. Should I put one right here? Ah, who cares? I don't even put one right here. I think that's how they do them on like the TV show. It's like the four corners have a little thingy in the corner. But I do wanna I appreciate you, Shouty. You come in here and you vibe out with me. That means a lot. Oh wait. Wait. Maybe I might have to you know, cause I would be like, okay, how the heck am I supposed to do this hand? Okay, I'm gonna just do it like that. Keep it like that, cause this is the hand. All right. Okay, let's see how the sketch look. How we looking, sketch? Okay, this kind of is cute. This is very cutesy. Very cutesy. Yeah, it's very cutesy. It's getting there. It's getting there. I'm gonna finish your arm right here, Ra. Look at that. Oh yeah, I forgot about her arm sleeve. Well, I do wear her arm sleeve. We're gonna make it this arm. Ready? Whoop. Put your arm sleeve. You gotta put the arm sleeve in there somewhere. Oh shoot. Ew. It's ugly. Hold on. Wait. The line is kind of like I always do this when I'm adding a new element to a drawing. I look at it, I'm like, ew, I don't like it. I gotta adjust to it because I was used to it looking a certain way. Okay. At least don't wear what's the name? This is so adorable. It's so cute. I see somebody reposted my post on what's the name? But how long have I been on here? Been on here for an hour. I think I'm gonna do another hour and 30 minutes. And then just head on up out of here. Alright. Let's see here. Oh shoot. Wrong layer. Let me go back. Oop, there we go. Oh shoot. Okay. Do do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Ooh. See, nobody told you to curve. Who told you to curve? Mm, mm, mm. It's kind of curved, but it'd be alright. This is one of these fun projects. And another thing about like doing these lives, I don't be knowing what time to like stream for real. I used to do it earlier, but then I'm like, most people are kind of busy during the day. So I'm just like kind of stuck trying to figure out what exactly the time frame that I want to do. I don't know, this mic done turned into a little overnight stream. Speaking of live videos, I wonder if Tori and Justice is live. Because they normally do TikTok lives. Most likely with them, they probably go live. Kind of messed up on the end there. But most likely they'll probably go live. Tomorrow, cause the game is tomorrow. I'm gonna need the Aces to win. Look at that. I think the goal is to at least finish Rye. Let's make that the goal. Rye's side will be finished before I end. So that's probably gonna take me another hour. It's probably gonna take me another hour. It's okay. Oops. So since this is not the face, let's do something different. I want to try something here. Let me see how this looks. Let's see here. Continue going. Okay, there we go. Okay. The ear still is a little questionable, but you know, looks good to me. Okay, now go back up to where I had it. Now, let's do this right here. Give me a second. Let me do the finger first. Do 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 do. This finger is all over the place, but it's okay. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. This finger is crazy. I just don't want to get stressed out by these fingers. These fingers, they just gonna have to do. It's not the ones that's gonna be. We're not chasing perfection here. Ugh. Hold on. Let me zoom in. I thought I can do it without it being zoomed in. And got humbled real quick. Undo. Okay, thank you. There we go. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Even though I got like 5 different projects that I need to be doing. That's why sometimes I be upset at like how AI artists can. Of course, it's gonna be easier for you to make art. All you have to do is construct a very good sentence, and boom, bam, is there. Actual artists have to sit here for weeks, days, even a month. Even it's been a whole month since I put out a video. That's how long it's been. It's been how long I've been working on the AC drawing. They don't have to worry about art block or anything. They just type in the sentence. This. I wish there wasn't a such thing as copyright. Well, no, I do wish it was a thing called copyright. But like with music, I wish they were a little bit more lenient on music over here on like YouTube. Cause like I don't know, I just feel comfortable on YouTube for some reason. Like I did the Twitch for a little while, but it was like, I wouldn't do art over there. I probably do like how we did the other day of me just like watching videos and stuff. But most likely I'ma just do Ryan's outline and probably call it. But I don't be knowing what time to like go live. Like what is a good time? I'm still trying to like learn that as I go. Eesh. Eesh. One thing I can't stand is hands. Hands are not my forte. But everything else looking, oh, it be looking right. Then I get to the hands and it's like, oh my god, what is going on? I'm turning this thing all which ways. Trying to get the right angle for this thing on. Oh, oh. Ew. Boop. And I tried the whole doing like TikTok lives. That didn't work either. Cause I mean it would work, but TikTok I have to set it up with my phone. For some reason it won't let me do it the way where I can like do it from my computer. And I don't know why. So I have to set up my phone and that's uncomfortable. The way I have to sit to be able to do it from like TikTok is uncomfortable. And I don't like it. So TikTok is probably like once every couple of weeks. Probably gonna end up doing one soon though. Ugh. I don't like that. I done forgot the button of the undo button on my little tablet. So I have to click on it there. like clicking to try to figure out which button is which. Boop. But I do appreciate you coming in here and you be vibing with me. I really do. I appreciate it. I think streaming is like better when you have like at least one person that's gonna be, up in the chat. I appreciate that. Look, if I ever make it big, you'll reap benefits for sure. You have to change your name to Day One. A1 said Day One. Bring that back. Why? I'm gonna do it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put another line work on top of that line work and do the corners. Problem solved. But then again, I also think about I would have been farther on like YouTube if I didn't spend a whole year being afraid of making content. If I wouldn't have spent a whole year being afraid of making content, I would have been farther than I was. But honestly, I'm proud of myself because this year I started live streaming and I just been doing it here and there for like little updates. I would never thought that I would do a live stream. Never. But I started it this year. I locked in and I started posting consistently last year. Pretty much it was like I was in school but I took a semester off. I said, well, if I'm not gonna be doing a semester at school, I'ma just, lock in and do art, and I'm glad I did. It kind of helped me build my coughing this up a little bit. And then I started off on Twitch, but it was a little, I don't know, it's just something about the platform. Just, that was where I wanted to do my, what's name, but then I was like, well, I'm trying to grow on YouTube, and I need watch hours, so why don't just put my watch hours by doing the what's name. Alrighty. Do over. Do I use a mouse? No, I got a drawing tablet, but I don't know, I have shaky hands. Oddly, I have shaky hands. I have a drawing tablet. I have a pencil that I use. It was one of the cheapest ones that I could get in drawing tablets. Yeah, I got a drawing tablet. But one day, hopefully, get a, I want to get a, what you call it, iPad. So like, I don't have to come to my desk so often. I would be able to like lay down and draw. I kind of like work at I got a whole desktop that I work at. But in due time, in due season. Because sometimes I be having ideas and it just be coming to me out of nowhere. Yeah, I bet you do. Because it's so much easier having an iPad. I'll be like, hey, why can't I get an iPad? So, like, one of those days where I feel lazy, I just pull out my iPad. Don't have to get up. Don't have to get up at all. Also, one day, I would like to sell prints of my artwork. It kind of was just kind of a little swig there. It kind of started going a little differently. Little squigglies. Okay. Oh shoot. It'd be good if I bring back, his her hair here. Show a little bit of her hair coming from back here. Kind of freelance that. I didn't even see that. I didn't notice that at first. Let's do it that way. Yeah. If Ryan was an anime character, who would she be? That's hard. Because Ryan can be goofy, but then she also is like she's kind of like a mama bear at the same time. Because you know she's kind of like that's a great question. A character as a anime character would. Cause she a little bit too gangster for to be um to be like a soft character. But if we can compare it to like if she was a boy. Yeah, she calms Leash down a lot. So she's like she has like mommy qualities to her. But also she's kind of like goofy as well. But slick, like she's kind of like slick with it though. So, but like Leash, now with Leash like to smell a lot. So with her, I would say she gives more off. I think she'll fit like as the goofy parts of like Naruto. Yeah, but also I don't know. That is a great question. Never thought about that. Really, I really never thought about that. I didn't do it the last time I made Ryan hair. Normally when I have hair like this, I do it like this. Yeah, the last time I didn't put these in. They go in here now. But I don't know. If you put Ryan as an anime character, who you think she would be? Because me personally, I can't think of that one. That's a great question. I'm gonna be off screen still thinking about that. Alright, I'm messing up the font sway. Well, I gotta remember my own pattern how I draw hair. Hold on. Okay. And then the done. And then the. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. That's how I do it. I messed up my own pattern. Line, line, beep, beep. I love doing this for some odd reason. When it comes down to drawing. Line, 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 and then back to this. Oops. Look here. You know what? Reverse. Line. 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 I was thinking Hitachi, but I think she's a little cool. Yeah. Yeah, she's a little bit too cool for that. You know what? Another thing I was thinking about, since we're talking about anime and the W, I was sitting here earlier, like I gotta make me a list of anime to draw the girls. Oh, hold on, that's a little bit too big. I gotta make a list and like save it. But the thing is, I was thinking, do I want to wait until like next year so I can have the rosters? Cause I'm gonna do the whole like spin, like create a wheel to spin with the anime characters and teams, and the anime shows and the teams, and then a wheel with the players' names on it for like each roster. But since this pretty much the season is pretty much over, I don't know. Eeh, no, 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 no. Line, then this line, line, double. That's dope. Yeah, I thought about it earlier, and I was like, I had to get some references so I can be able to remember how each character looked. Cause it's been a minute, especially for certain ones. Oh yeah, hopefully they really do need to wait. When do they need to come to agreement? I forgot. Do you remember what, like, I know it was in October that they had to come to an agreement. But what date did they have to come to an agreement? Because we might have a sit out. Maybe sitting out. I just don't see what's the issue and why it's so hard for them to pay them what they deserve. It's like they just expect to make money, just make money off of them, and that's crazy. Okay, October 31st. Not on Halloween. But yeah, they need to hurry up and just pay them ladies what they owe them. They doing too much. That's what I don't get with like some of these companies. Like they make it seem like it's so hard to just pay people what they owe, but then expect for them to continue to work under these conditions. And then all the people, these new fans, just talking about, oh, no, nobody, all only people coming here just come to see Caitlyn Clark. You're coming to see Caitlyn Clark. Honey, Bookie Bunch, I'm here to see everybody. People saying these salaries don't need to go up, but they were selling out arenas. Right. The tickets, everything is going up. So like, and then on top of that, jerseys are being sold. You know, one day I'm gonna get me a jersey. I'm gonna get a collection. I'm gonna start a whole collection of jerseys. But jerseys are getting sold, and so you're making money. Like, they've been making money. You know what I'm saying? Like, and on top of that, you got players like Angel and like Asia that are in the spotlight. Everybody but CC for me. Right. I don't watch the WNBA for CC. Honestly, I didn't know who that girl was until she honestly, the world didn't even know who that girl was until she did that whole thing with Angel Reese. I don't know why they trying to front like they've been watching that girl. No, dang. A lot of her fans came from the hate that they have towards black people. I said it, you know, especially black women. And it's crazy, like black women we get so much hate for absolutely no reason. We can breathe, and then it's just like, what are you doing? Breathing? Like what I'm supposed to do? Like God gave me lungs. I'm supposed to breathe. That's what he made them for. Like, it's like we get attacked by not only like opposite race or ethnicities, but by them and by our own. And it's like, bro, we all just trying to do better. Do better, be better. The words of Jackie Young. But people just, I'm gonna do that bottom part in a second. I don't understand it. Just don't understand society. It's like a black woman with goals is everyone's um everybody's coming to hate on her. Just like when people were trying to say that, oh, especially when it was like they were trying to put out those in those articles, people be so stupid. those clickbait articles about that she hadn't sold, like Angel hadn't sold any shoes, and the shoe hadn't even came out yet, though. Like, of course she didn't sell no shoe. Like, it wasn't even a release yet. And everybody was like, "See, they wasted all that money." I'm like, y'all just choose. Y'all don't even know your research. You don't even know that the shoe is not even out yet, and you talking about Reebok wasted their money. It only takes 2 seconds to look it up and see that the shoe wasn't even out yet. Of course, she hadn't sold anything. Like what? Like what is you? What is really wrong with y'all? That blew me. I was like, bro, what? Of course, she hasn't sold anything. The shoe ain't even out, dog. But now the shoe out and it sold out. Oh, that was big mad. Like, man. Like something seriously is wrong with people. Okay. While line work is done. Alright. Come on, leash. Let me get your line work done. Okay. I did 4 for the features. And then what was the names that I did? Do. There's no CC without AR. That you can't see me defend her career. Yeah. What Paige Beckers is, that's what they thought CC was. Absolutely. Absolutely. I am not even going to lie to you, cap to you. They really thought that CC was Paige Beckers. And I stand by this theory, but I feel like I don't think she might be injured, but I don't think she's injured to the point where she couldn't play. I think they sat her down because people started to see, oh, the black folks was right. And we were. And they was afraid to lose that viewership. So guess what? Oh, she's out for the season. I really do feel like that. I feel like they did that so she was me because she kept getting dog walked and everybody knew how to play her. Everybody knew how to play her because it was just easy. I feel like she faked the injury. You know? That's me personally. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that. She probably faked the injury. You know what I mean? Like, just being honest. And if I'm wrong, she might be injured, but I feel like she could have still played through that injury. It wasn't that bad. And then, like, I feel like the franchise egg her on, in the league in general, allow her to be a Karen. In a way that they didn't talk about Paige Beckers. For it, that right there showed it for me. Like, y'all didn't do the same coverage for. I felt like they didn't give that much flowers to Paige Beckers in her rookie season like they did Caitlyn. Like, I feel like they downplayed like Paige, or tried to, as much as they could, but they couldn't because like Paige is talented. Paige got that dog in her. powers of Angel? She's a dog. You can't teach that. Then on top of that, Paige is you know, part of the rainbow community, and I feel like they didn't want to put that. They didn't want to highlight her because of that, and I'm like, that's kind of messed up because the whole league, well, not the whole league. You got your power traits, and you got your, you know, your gays and your power traits. But I feel like that's another reason why they didn't want to put her in the forefront. I feel like the league didn't. Because I feel like they should have pushed Paige a lot more. They should have had, who they should have had down our throats was Paige Becker's. Oh yeah, AZ. I can't wait for her to get to the league too. I can't wait for some of the Gamecock girls get to the league too. Dawn's babies. But yeah, I really do feel like they should have pushed Paige a lot more. They didn't push Paige like that. Like how people expected it. I expected when Paige got in the league the same way they shoved Caitlin Clark down our throats. That's what they was supposed to do with Paige. At least it would be something that we would look forward to because it's Paige. But they didn't do that. And they had the audacity to put out that campaign talking about some, what is it, no space for hate campaign, and all the Indiana Fever fans do is spread hate. Like there is no way that you got Alicia Gray out of all people to get out of character. When I seen that, I was like, you can't tell me not their fans. I know sometimes some of the Aces fans would be unhinged. You know what I'm saying? But you draw a line somewhere. Just like when they was talking about like the Aces booing De'Erica Hamby, was that last season or this season? I think it was last season. But everybody forgets that like if you miss twice, you get a slice. So that's what they were booing her for. Like people at the game was like, no, you know, they were booing her because, you know, if she if she missed the heart when she started getting up. Yeah, like the Alicia Gray getting upset, that hurt. Like that hurt my feelings because I'm like, Leash never gets upset. And like they on top of that, like it wasn't even moments later. Like it was only a couple minutes later they put them back in the seats. No, bro. That's what we be like people be talking about. They don't care about the players. I wouldn't even get mad if they got rid of the W. And the simple fact is the W, they are so upset with the simple fact the success of Unrivaled. You can't get mad because these ladies, but the thing is the find out that they went to them and asked them to be part of the league. And they turned around and said no because they thought it was better than them and thought it was gonna flop. That's what it feels like to me. But when they seen that thing actually blew up, now y'all in y'all feelings and now y'all want to tell them that they can't play in that league. The boy boo, like, you should have just got on board when they came to you. But no, want to be prideful. And now you see the league, everybody can't wait for Unrivaled. And still, even though they tried to be more like um more involved with everyone, they sucked at it. They still suck at it because they don't want to take the time and actually invest in um real like departments for their team. Like when it comes down to like their social media teams for the teams or the W in general, they don't want to take the time and actually invest money in it. I can name so many people that's on like threads themselves that give us better quality content of the W than the actual WNBA page. And that's saying something. Because the media team is like straight garbage sometimes. I feel like they need to put more effort. And then the thing is, they actually listen to their fans. They're not listening to the 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 Unrivaled listen to their fans and give us what we want. But when it comes down to the W, they don't listen to their fans. They really don't. Especially when they did that no space for hate. And then turn around, you allow the freaking um, Indiana Fever fans to be toxic. It's like, what? I want to talk about everybody else. Everybody else that's on the Fever clan, the KKK. Um, but don't want to talk about. I always call their fan base the KKK. I really do. They the clan to me, bro. They give it off too much. It's too much. I'm gonna get it off my screen. It's too much. Like, you know, it's just something about the fan base. It's just crazy. They just don't like their fans. They need to really fix what's going on up there. Honestly, I'm gonna be quite frank. I think I never liked the Indiana. To be honest with you, I think I never really liked that team. You get me 100%. Thank you. Cause you know, it's just, eh, it's just something about that team, man. That team never sat well with me. I just can't. I can't do the Indiana Fever fans or the team in general. When I tell you I was so like when draft day, when it was draft day, and I seen that like Bree Hall went to Indiana, I was like, no. Out of all teams, that team, bro. I was so irritated about that. It's like Dawn baby could have went somewhere else, but it had to be the Fever. I get it. AB is there, but you know, AB being claimed as one of Dawn's is still questionable. You know, I think Aaliyah Boston is one of the Dawn babies that is very much questionable. Cause sometimes, you know, be like, yeah, Leah, but then it's like, yeah, nah, Leah, that's you doing too much with them elbows. But it's gonna be one player that's gonna spaz out. A lot of people feel like it's gonna be Camilla eventually. When it comes down to AB and her elbows, and I'm like, you know what? It might be. Yeah, it might be. Next season we might get a Camilla crash out, and it's gonna be on AB, and I'm gonna be like, yes. Cause AB is like her and them elbows, man. She be making me want to punch her. I know being on the court. Ooh, I know they be ready to punch her. Just like that picture of A standing over Aaliyah Boston. You can tell like on her face she was like Camilla is yeah, she is hilarious. I love Camilla. Camilla is the next person I gotta draw. Like for YouTube for like the video. So that's gonna be interesting. And I can't wait to get the clips for uh her video because you know Camilla has a lot of funny moments. Especially when she told Angel she was just only there for emotional support. She did not want to answer the questions. And then when they asked her too many, she was like, damn. That was funny. Oh man. I'm so upset because if we might that might, this season might have been the last season we would the skyscraper's name. I liked it them. But my thing is with Chicago, you get rid of Angel. Okay. Angel is just used to winning. And she's like, okay, if we want to win a team, man, we gotta get some actual people that's gonna be able to play. Me and Camilla, we can't be doing it all. That's all she said. And she had every right to say it. Because if it wasn't for them two, you know, working together, they wouldn't have got no dubs. They wouldn't have got no dubs. Then they did that upset because they teamed up together. And they balled out in front of Teaspoon, who was supposed to still be coach. And, I love Tyler. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like Tyler should have stayed up on the Becky for another year, maybe another 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Teaspoon was supposed to remain coach. I don't know what they. Because the only reason why they got Camilla in the first place, even if you didn't want Angel on your team, you still end up getting Angel, and you had a great front court. Like Camilla and Angel was getting to the point where they was learning each other, straight cooking, and they was the only ones to be able to get the ball to each other. So if your star player, one of your star players, now what y'all gonna do? Like I feel like this right here. What Chicago gonna do when next season and Camilla gets and do an interview and says the same freaking thing? What y'all gonna do then? You gonna suspend her for a game too? Like, come on. Truth hurts. And then like Unrivaled announced Rachel being part of the being part of Unrivaled. Yo, the people are still on her neck. I mean, what she expect? She came for it, Angel. So, but dang, they know them Angel Reese fans don't be forgetting things. They keep receipts. You know, they keep receipts. Lots of them. They hold a grudge more than Angel do. Nah, it's pretty much the same. It's the same. It's the same. Then on top of that, they got rid of Ken Dog. I've been missing playing seeing Kennedy Carter freaking hoop. That's the only CC that I acknowledge is freaking Kennedy Carter. We need her back into the like for real. Yeah, she's in season 2 of Unrivaled, bro. That is gonna be interesting to see because like last time we checked, she still they didn't really too much rock with Angel on the last game. Like hence, Angel was on the other side of the court with a legend, but they didn't really too much. Nobody really hugged Angel that last game, if I'm not mistaken. And when it comes down to photo dumps, she didn't really make that many, but Maddie's, which is understandable because Maddie had a great game, bro. Nothing about David and all this stuff. Just move, dude. This is another thing that I hate. Okay. But yeah. I think I'm gonna do this finger and this hand and I'm gonna call it for tonight. And I do the rest tomorrow. And these big old finger. But the thing is, have they announced Angel as being part of season 2? I kind of hope that she would be part of season 2 of Unrivaled. We got some good memes out of the first season. I think the favorite meme that we got from that one was Angel being ejected and she was standing standing in the corner through the little rails looking at the game, and then she came out there on the court once they won. I think that was my favorite part. Not yet, she hasn't been announced yet. Okay. Well, this shall be interesting. Maybe we can get Rachel Bannon to go back to where she came from. Wanted Minnesota. Maybe Cheryl want her back. Too soon. Alright. What time is it? Oh, it's about to be 10. I gotta get up early. So as far as we gotta do more line work, which is Leisha's hair. And yep, I think I'm gonna call it right here. Trying to figure out when do I want to start going live. Trying to figure out a good time period. I'm gonna have to think about it. Cause I can't do it early. So, yeah. Alrighty. I appreciate you stopping by. You my only person that be coming in here. I appreciate you very much. But I'm gonna call it a night. You know, it's about that time that we call it a night. It's about to be 10. It's crazy work. So, I appreciate you stopping by. Yep, that will be the end of the stream. Don't mind, go by. I have some content on my page, which is like videos. Hopefully by the weekend I will have AC's drawing up and video edit and up. I got majority of it edit. I just gotta finish the work. But yeah, until